അതാ പറഞ്ഞത് അത് എന്നും വേണ്ട അത് എന്നും വേണ്ട
respected in charge principal, esteemed guests, faculty members, and students. With the blessings of our respected founder chairman, Advocate P.A. Menon sir, we all have received this opportunity to witness the dedication ceremony of P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies. We heartily welcome you all on this auspicious occasion.
Today marks a significant milestone, the official beginning of a new journey dedicated to justice, critical thinking, and the shaping of future legal minds. It is not an event, but the dawn of a powerful legacy. Let's begin this auspicious occasion with the pride and spirit of our state. I request everyone to raise for Maharashtra Geet.
अस्मानाच्या सुलतानीला जबाब देती जिभा सह्याद्रीचा सिंह गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा
दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा
काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी
ओलादी मनगटे खेळती खेळ जीव घेणी
दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला
निढळाच्या घामाने भिजला
देश गौरवासाठी झिजला दिल्लीचेही दस्त लागली
Thank you, everyone. Please take your seats. Let's move ahead and we take you all to a journey through the highlights of the milestone created by our founder chairman, Advocate P.A. Menon sir, by showcasing a short video about journey of foundation of our institute, its achievements, events, and sir's memory. I request Mr. Prashant Rajan sir to play the video.
Education is the manifestation of perfection already in man. B.A. Menon College of Legal Studies is affiliated to University of Mumbai, registered with Bar Council of India, New Delhi, and recognized by Government of Maharashtra. It aims to impart quality legal education and to promote excellence in legal studies, legal research, and its mission is to provide legal education through theory, practical, and analytical approach to make the study of law socially relevant and fruitful. The academic vistas laid down by our founder are focused on genuine endeavors for nurturing the leader in every one of our students, in whose well-being and development of their innate qualities we are committed to uphold as our guiding principles. At B.A. Menon College of Legal Studies, we envision a community of scholars and practitioners who are passionate about justice, equity, and ethics. Following the footsteps of our founder chairman, Shri B.A. Menon, we foster the culture of inclusivity, diversity, and respect for human rights. We aim to promote research and prepare our students for the challenges of the legal profession and make them market ready, molding the future leaders and encouraging them to be fearless, courageous, and capable citizens are the mission and goal we are committed to uphold here. Our founder has also taught us to approach education not from a commercial point of view, but as an instrument of service. Welcome on. Dear young men and women, we are confident that you will experience the warmth of our family as you enter our campus. We are committed to your academic, personal, and creative growth, and let us be partners in this joint process of adventuring with education for a bright future ahead.
Our founder chairman, Advocate P.A. Menon sir, was a staunch Gandhian and followed Gandhian ideology throughout his life. Before we begin this auspicious occasion in the memory of our sir, and also to set a positive tone, please join us in welcoming our school students who will now present a soulful bhajan to mark the beginning of this journey.
That was mesmerizing and very soulful. Thank you, students. Please take your seats at the back of the stage. Now, we all are ready to witness the grand moment for which we all have gathered here, making the beginning of a new chapter in our institution's journey. As we take a step into the digital era, it's our pleasure to first launch the official website, which will encompass the college activity, achievements, and aspirations of P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies. We request our chairman, Sharda ma'am, to please officially launch the website by pushing the button. And all the audience are requested to please give a big round of applause. It's a proud moment for all of us. Once more, a big round of applause, please. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now we humbly request our chairman, Sharda ma'am, again, and our chief guest, Dr. Anil Varyat sir, to come on stage. To come on stage. Thank you, dignitaries. Now, another highlight of this event, I would like to request Sharda ma'am and Dr. Anil Varyat sir to do the honors of dedicating the new college, P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies, in the fond memory of our founder chairman, Advocate P.A. Menon sir, and unveil the official plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to cherish this great moment. Put your hands together for this memorable moment, please. We also request ma'am and Varyat sir to please release the prospectus of the new college. A big round of applause, please.
Thank you, dignitaries. We are truly honored to welcome our chairman, Bhandup Educational Society and honorary director of P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies, Srimati Sharda Menon ma'am, in charge principal of V.K. Menon College, Dr. Devki Kuti ma'am, chief guest for the day, Dr. Anil Varyat sir, Dean of Amrita International School of Law, our guest of honor, Dr. Chirag Balyan from Maharashtra National Law University, Dr. Parvathy Venkatesh ma'am, retired principal of Don Bosco College. We also warmly welcome all the principals of prestigious college, Shri Vidya Jaikumar ma'am, principal of VPMC Thane Law College, Dr. Manisha Nair, principal of Asmita College of Law, Dr. Pednekar ma'am, principal of MCC College, Dr. Pratima Singh, alumni and principal of Model College, Dr. Sukhada Matre, and also the principals of various institutes who are gracing this auspicious occasion and have come to shower their blessings and wishes. Also, we heartily welcome all respected management committee members and distinguished guests and thankful for their presence with us today. A grand welcome to our staff and students also for joining us in this dedication ceremony of P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies. Proceeding ahead, before inviting in charge principal of V.K. Krishna Menon College, Dr. Devki Kuti ma'am, to give welcome address, we request our chairman, Sharda ma'am, to felicitate Devki ma'am. And let me have the privilege to introduce her. She has 33 years of experience in academic and administration. She has played a vital role in fostering a culture of innovation, discipline, and holistic development. She rose to the position of principal in 2023. Under her leadership, the institution has witnessed significant advancements in curriculum, student engagement, and extracurricular activities. She believes in nurturing young minds with value, knowledge, and skills that prepare them for the challenges of the future. She has completed various orientation and refresher courses by UGC Academic Staff College, University of Mumbai. She has attended various seminars, workshops, and faculty development programs by different educational institutions. She has presented several research papers in national and international conferences. She was awarded as a doctorate by SNDT Women's University. Her core area of interest in the field of research is marketing research. Her contributions to University of Mumbai include restructuring and revising syllabus of general management subjects. She was also appointed as examiner, moderator, and paper setter for various subjects of commerce. She was appointed as the expert committee member for affiliation and recognition of new colleges and courses. She was appointed as VC nominee as a subject expert in screening cum evaluation committee for career advancement scheme by Mulund College of Commerce and Bedikar College. Through her vision and dedication, the college continues to thrive as a center of academic excellence. With a great pleasure, I invite Dr. Devki Kuti ma'am for giving the welcome address. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Tejasvi. respected dignitaries on the dais, invitees, guests, staff, and students, greetings of the day, and a warm welcome to each one of you. Our chairman, Advocate Shri P.A. Menon, sir, a strong-willed person and an ardent follower of Bhagavad Gita, is always an inspiration to the Menon family. He dedicated all his life developing and nurturing the institution for the welfare of the society. It is indeed a moment of pride and jubilation as we progress towards the mission and vision laid down by our founder chairman under the leadership of our chairman, Srimati Sharada Menon Madam. The determination and focused approach of our chairman and the moral support of our director, Srimati Saroj Fadnis Madam, has made it possible to commence a college for legal studies. Our chairman, Srimati Sharada Menon Madam, is a learner at heart, and her learnings lead the institution to start a professional college for legal studies. On behalf of the institution, it is my privilege to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, respected principals of different colleges who have come here to bless us, the management, the retired staff, the alumni, well-wishers, staff, and students to witness the dedication ceremony of a new and independent college, the P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies, in memory of our beloved chairman, Advocate P.A. Menon Ji. Without taking much of your time, I conclude the welcome speech and request the organizers to continue with the ceremony, which marks a significant milestone in our institution as we progress towards academic excellence. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm words and thoughtful welcome. Your words set the perfect tone for today's gathering and reflect the spirit of our institution. Now we have reached to the moment where we all must hear to the person whose vision and constant efforts have given us the chance to witness this occasion. It's my privilege to introduce the visionary leader behind our college, our respected chairman, Srimati Sharada Menon ma'am. We are honored to introduce our distinguished chairman of Bhandup Educational Society and honorary director of P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies, Srimati Sharada P. Menon ma'am. Sharada ma'am is the main guiding force and pillar behind the establishment of P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies, transforming our founder chairman's cherished dream into a living reality. Her unwavering dedication and visionary leadership has been instrumental in shaping the identity and purpose of the institution. Her life, rooted in integrity and compassion, mirrors the values that the college strives to instill in every student, ensuring that legal education remains accessible, ethical, and empowering. Ma'am is a devoted torchbearer of Gandhian ideology and the enduring legacy of her illustrious father, Advocate P.A. Menon, sir, founder of our college, who established with the visionary commitment to uplift first-generation learners, this institution, which proudly upholds a noble no donation policy reflecting its foundational values and of equity and access. Since assuming leadership in 2016, our chairman has exemplified unwavering dedication and transformative vision. A passionate scholar of Gandhian philosophy and Bhagavad Gita, she has contributed to academic discourse through published papers in books, and ma'am has been invited as speaker in lectures at national and international seminars. Ma'am is the chief editor of the Prerna P.A. Menon Memorial Lecture Series, inaugurated in 2023, which further underscores her commitment to intellectual and ethical enrichment. Under her leadership, the college has flourished as a hub of innovation and value-based education. Her initiatives such as certificate courses on Gandhian thought and Bhagavad Gita, idea of organizing global seminars on exploring the relevance of Gandhian principles in contemporary society have positioned the institution as a leader in ethical pedagogy. As a chairman of Center of Gandhian Studies and Action, she leads with vision and compassion, nurturing a vibrant culture of ethical learning and community engagement within our college. We take immense pride in our chairman, whose unwavering commitment to learning and service shines brighter than ever. Ma'am is pursuing PhD, that is testament of her lifelong dedication to education and personal growth. Her research centered on life skills for the disabled and orphaned reflects not only the academic rigor, but also deep empathy and social responsibility. Her journey inspires us all, proving that age is no barrier to purpose and that true leadership lies in continuous learning and heartfelt service. We salute her vision, her courage, and her enduring passion to make education a tool for empowerment and inclusion. As a compassionate leader and effective manager, ma'am cultivates a supportive and harmonious environment for both staff and students. Her leadership continues to inspire generations, transforming a visionary dream into living legacy. It is our privilege to have Srimati Sharda Menon as our leader, whose tireless efforts and moral leadership not only supported the foundation of this esteemed group of institutions, but also nurtured a culture of excellence and inclusivity. With great pleasure, we felicitate Chairman Sharda Menon ma'am for her tireless efforts and dedication for providing quality education. I request Dr. Devki Kuti ma'am to felicitate our own Sharda ma'am. Now I request Sharda ma'am to come on dais for the presidential address.
distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, dear students, and friends. Today, we gather here to dedicate this institution, P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies, to the memory and vision of our founder, Advocate P.A. Menon, sir. We are deeply grateful for the foresight, dedication, and unwavering commitment of our founder, Menon ji, who laid the foundation for this institution. A visionary leader, he symbolized highest values and principles of profound humanism, love, and care, all through his personal and public life, and was a symbol of divinity. In my despair, after he left us, when I reflect on him, I introspect often what kind of a person was he? How do we ordinary mortals be able to live up to his expectations and continue his great mission of service? I realize that in his attitude and lifestyle, he was a true Gandhian to the core. Like Gandhiji, Menon ji was a model of humility, service, sacrifice, and simple lifestyle. Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and Bhagavad Gita, the holy book, influenced him the most. His transformation from a very successful lawyer to the founder of Bandup Educational Society revealed the admirable skill of a born leader who was moved by the sufferings of the people around him. It also revealed his realization that education is the real instrument of social change, individual empowerment, and societal transformation. It's often said that an institution built by a motivated individual will always remain as an elongated shadow of his selfless best. He was iconic and a model from whom there was always something to learn and emulate. I understand and realize his principled, disciplined, and single-minded and focused dedication over a lifetime to create, build, and shape career and destinies. He never allowed any deviation from values and principles, and he never brooked or harbored any ill will for anybody. Retaliation was not in his dictionary. He never showed filial affection and love to show undue favor, but remained a hard taskmaster, that too when it came to administrative matters, finances, or dealing with students and staff. Every second with him was an occasion to learn something new and useful, though it was absolutely difficult to keep pace with his amazing speed and vision. Menon ji is still an inspiration to all who had the privilege to see him, know him, hear him, understand him, and to those who had worked with him. He emerges as a beacon of hope and assurance also. Let me conclude with my resolute determination and affirmative statement that the great legacy he has handed over to us will be assiduously protected, and conscious and dedicated efforts would be made to follow his path, remembering his words as a guiding principle. I have been an instrument in the hands of God all through. I attribute everything to him. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am, for your gracious and visionary presidential address. Your words resonate deeply and inspire us to strive higher every day. Now, it's my great honor to introduce the chief guest for today's dedication ceremony, Dr. Anil Varyad sir. Professor Dr. Anil Varyad sir is a highly accomplished legal academic and institutional leader, currently serving as the professor and dean of the Amrita International School of Law at Amrita Vishwa Vidyapitam, Coimbatore, India. With over 2 decades of distinguished service in the fields of legal education, public policy, and academic administration, he has earned a national and international reputation for his thought leadership in law, governance and justice reform. Professor Varyat sir has held several prominent academic and administrative roles, including Dean, Director and Professor at Amity Law School, Amity University, Rajasthan, and Registrar of Maharashtra National Law University, Mumbai, MNLU Mumbai. During his tenure at Mumbai, he has also served as Controller of Examinations, Director of the Center for Research in Criminal Justice, and Chair Professor and Director of the Justice M.L. Pense Chair in Environmental Law. His leadership has been instrumental in shaping interdisciplinary research and policy advocacy in these institutions. His earlier appointments include roles as Head of Institution, Deputy Director, and Professor at Amity University Law School, Mumbai, as well as Officer on Special Duty and Head of Postgraduate Studies at MNLU Mumbai. He has also served as Principal of Sandesh College of Law and Asmita College of Law, Mumbai, and as a coordinator and faculty in charge of SNDT Mumbai University Law School. Professor Varyat sir currently holds the prestigious positions of President of the Law and Management Society, India, and the Environmental Law Society of India. He previously served as Vice Chairman of the Indian Society of Criminology between 2023 to 2024. Reflecting his long-standing commitment to legal reform and academic collaboration in criminology and justice systems, he has led and contributed to several significant research projects, including studies on prison reforms, the conservation of the Western Ghats, alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, and proposed amendments to Indian criminal law. His work has informed both policy and academic discourse, bridging the gap between legal research and practical implementation. Additionally, Professor Varyat sir serves as legal advisor to several prominent corporate ethics, banks, and financial institutions, offering strategic legal guidance and compliance support. His scholarly contributions span the domains of constitutional law, corporate governance, comparative public law, international humanitarian law, and environmental law. He has authored 4 books and published over 60 peer-reviewed articles in leading national and international journals. Under his mentorship, 9 PhD scholars have successfully completed their doctorates. So, your presence marks a significant milestone in our journey to establish a premier institution for legal education. We are privileged to have you with us. I request Chairman Srimati Sharda Menon ma'am to felicitate Dr. Anil Varyat sir. Thank you, ma'am. We request Dr. Anil sir to share your valuable insights and guidance.
Respected Chairman, Srimati Sharda Menon Madam, Principal Dr. Devakuti Madam, guests of honor, and my good friend Shri Chirag Balian, Dr. Venkatesh Madam, Dr. Srividya Madam, other principal of the law college, Dr. Deepthi Gala, faculties, principals and dignitaries from sister institutions, members of the management committee, my dear faculties and students, all who have assembled here in this morning, braving the adverse climate, which we consider as a blessing of the nature. Again, warm good morning to you all. Before entering into my assignment, I feel it is my duty to congratulate the children who has presented and made our day very beautiful and happy with their beautiful dance. And also those who sang a good bhajan before the commencement of this program. My grandparents had the privilege and fortune of seeing Gandhiji. I could not. But I have seen a living Gandhi in this institution, in P.A. Menon sir. I cannot say that I am a guest over here, because my association with this institution started long back when my son came as a student of the BS school year. And that relation continues even today. Why it is continuous? Because the entire institution, Menon sir as well as Sarada madam, consider it as a family. So we are all bound together in a network of family, in a relation of family. So today, I pay my tributes to the great soul who has come from Kerala here, that was at a very relevant time when the Quit India movement was at its peak. He came here, participated in the national movement, then continued his studies side by side, took up the profession of the learned, the legal profession, and then dedicated his life in building up these institutions with a view to impart quality education at affordable cost to the people who are in need of education. And that legacy continues today. It was Menon sir's great desire that we should have a law college, because he himself was a lawyer. He was very fond of lawyers and even law colleges, but unfortunately during his lifetime that was not materialized. The God has given the mantle to Sarada madam to fulfill the dream, and I feel her as a blessed daughter, because who could accomplish the dream of the father. Just like King Bhagirath has brought Ganga down to earth to accomplish the desire of mother, she did it to accomplish the desire of father. So coming to the legal profession, I know many of these audience are not from the law backgrounds, but the law is such a subject which is connected with everybody. Everyone sitting in this audience, you are interacting with law either one way or other way in every day, at every moment of your life. When you board a train, when you step into a bus, when you take a rickshaw, when you step into your education institutions, you go to a shop, everywhere, law is with you invisibly. Invisibly. So I feel it is necessary for everyone to learn law. Whether you practice law, you come into the profession of law, it is inevitable for every person to have a little bit of knowledge about law. In ancient times, I mean to say in the medieval period, it is considered that a person's knowledge is not complete unless you have learned law. That is why it is told, it is the oldest profession in the world. Law is the oldest profession in the world. And the idea is that only the lawyer, see, you can see Lord Krishna, he himself was advocating the cause of Pandavas. And it is only one profession who can stand up for the cause of another. So it is a selfless profession. Now the things have changed. Maybe people would be visualizing this as a profession for making money. Of course, money is required, but money is not everything. That is what, again, Menon sir has taught us. Money is not everything. There is something beyond money, which money cannot purchase. One of that is knowledge. You can purchase degrees, you can purchase qualifications, but you cannot purchase wisdom and knowledge. That has to be inculcated. See, today I have seen many alumni coming here and gracing this occasion. Why they are here? Because the knowledge and wisdom have been inculcated in them by these great institutions. That is why they have been connected with the institution. So the Law College, College of Legal Studies is the latest addition to the group of institutions. And I am 100% sure that with the grace of God and blessings of the founder chairman, we will be successful in imparting quality legal education, because quality legal education is the need of the hour. And there are dedicated faculties who will shape the legal minds, and there are people like Shri madam and all who are ready, who will be there to help the institution with their advice and guidance, I am sure. I take this opportunity to request all of you to join together and to build a strong foundation for the institution. So I cannot speak much because I myself feel that I am from within the family and I am not a guest here to speak. Rather, I would prefer to work for the betterment of the institution. So only thing I want to say in this occasion is that I wish all the success for this new child in the field of legal education, and I foresee it as one of the most sought after law colleges in Mumbai under the Bombay University over a period of 5 to 10 years down the line. So that is my wish, that is my desire. So with these few words, I take this opportunity to dedicate this institution as a tribute to our founder chairman. Thank you very much. Wish you all success.
Thank you, sir. Your insights have not only enriched today's gathering, but also have sparked meaningful reflection and renewed commitment among all present. Thank you so much. Let's proceed further. On this auspicious occasion, we have with us many eminent personalities here. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Chirag Balyan. Dr. Chirag Balyan is a founding faculty member at Maharashtra National Law University, Mumbai, with over a decade of experience in academia. A distinguished scholar and institution builder, he has been instrumental in establishing several key research centers at MNLU Mumbai, including the Criminal Justice Center, Maritime Law Center, Mediation Center, Arbitration Center, etc. He currently heads the Arbitration Center and serves as a course director of that postgraduate diploma in arbitration and mediation. Professor Balyan has authored multiple books in the field of criminal law and arbitration, published by renowned publishers such as Brill and Thomson Reuters. He is also the editor-in-chief of the Indian Review of International Arbitration and actively mentors law colleges across India in organizing mediation competitions and arbitration conferences. He serves on the Board of Studies at Mithibai College and D.Y. Patil School of Law, reflecting his influence and leadership in shaping legal education across institutions. An alumnus of Nalsar, University of Law, Hyderabad, and MNLU Mumbai, Professor Balyan holds a PhD from Symbiosis International University, Pune. Earlier in his career, he worked as a research assistant to the Chief Justice of India. He has founded impactful student-driven initiatives, including the Muthu Society and the ADR Society. He is also the founder of Mediation Bombay, which has grown into one of the leading mediation competitions in Asia. His research contributions include a notable report on commercial sexual exploitation in Maharashtra, published by the Women and Child Development Department, Government of Maharashtra. Additionally, in his 2021 survey on third-party funding in arbitration has been widely cited and acclaimed within the legal industry. Thank you, sir, for your presence. Now I request Dr. Devki Kuti ma'am to felicitate Dr. Chirag Balyan, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Chirag Balyan, sir, to please enlighten us with his words of wisdom.
A very good morning to one and all. Respected Chairperson, ma'am, Sarda Menon, ma'am, Devika Kutti, ma'am, my mentor and senior colleague from National Law University, Mumbai, and now heading a prestigious institution in Coimbatore, Professor Anil Variyat. Then Madam from Don Bosco College, all the esteemed dignitaries here. It gives me immense pleasure to take part in the dedication ceremony of P.A. Menon College of Legal Studies. Now, this is not my first time to this campus. As part of common law admission test, as a center observer, I have been to this institution 2-3 times, and I've seen the faculty members, staff members working very dedicatedly to conduct that particular examination. And coming back to this institution today, again, was a mesmerizing experience. Every time I come here, I found a sense of serenity here. It feels like an institution which is embedded in culture, which is embedded in values. I always felt this aura. And today when I saw Sharda Menon madam, the wonderful students who performed excellently well in the dance and in the bhajan, I knew why. That it is an institution which is founded on values, which is founded on culture. I have never had the privilege to meet great legendary advocate P.A. Menon sir. But I could still see that his legacy, his vision, his dream continues here. It lives here. Whatever I've heard about him, whatever I read about him, I know that he left criminal law practice when he was at its peak because P.A. Menon sir thought that there would be some compromises which would be required. Yes, that's one way of looking at criminal justice system. But my suggestion, if at all, if I can give one, to people governing this institution would be, and this would be a perfect tribute for P.A. Menon sir and his Gandhian principle, to envisage criminal justice system on the Gandhian lines. How do we think criminal law on Gandhian line? Now, when I came back last time in 2023, I saw that Moot Court Hall was being built. Moot Court Hall is one particular place in the campus which people take really lot of pride in. Yes, we should be doing it. And it is a very interesting and fascinating place. When I saw it last, I'm very sure it must have been developed much more nicely. But Moot Court replicates court system. Court system means one party win, other party lose. In legal terms, we call it adversarial. Only one can win. When only one can win, will bring some kind of violence in the process, won't it? How can one party prevail over the other without any violence? And as we understand from the philosophy of Gandhiji, from the Menon sir, violence is not just physical violence. Violence also manifests through our actions, through our word, through our conduct. So if we want to envisage an institution which is built on the Gandhian principle, which is built on the institution of peace, we should think of building a curriculum which is embedded in the value of peace, non-violence, non-violent communication, conflict resolution, conflict management. And that is why we should think of not just Moot Court halls, which represents an adversarial setup, but also mediation rooms, which represents collaboration between stakeholders. My dear friends, to my mind, the future of law is not litigating in courts. Already 50% or more than 50% of the litigation has come to the arbitration chambers, which is some kind of private litigation, you can call it. It still has some sense of violence. The future lies in mediation. The amount of cases we have, the amount of disputes we have, no amount of court system, litigation system can decide all those disputes. Only we, mediation means we as a community taking responsibility of our own disputes. This is what our ancient texts teach us. This is what Gandhiji taught us. When he said about Swarajya, when he talked about that there should be democracy at the bottom level of the democratic governance system, at the village level, at the panchayat level. How do you ensure that? When you permit participation of the community, when you permit participation of the villagers, every person taking responsibility of his or her own dispute. Let me put it in very simple words. I give 1,000 rupees to Anil sir. He does not pay me back. Now, whether he pays me back or not, what should be the business of the court, which is again set up on taxpayers' money to resolve that? Are we not, as people learned in law, professors of law, can't sit together, maybe with the help of a neutral person like Sharda ma'am, and resolve it ourselves? What is the business of state? What is the business of the courts here? We need to think, we need to believe that we are capable. We can resolve. And only then the change will happen. And therefore, we need to completely rethink how the criminal justice system should happen. It should move away from punishment to reformation. Punishment is also a form of violence. It is a state-sponsored violence. Violence which state says it is legitimate. But violence is violence. If we are telling through our criminal justice system that violence is fine, we are also seeding some moral values through it. And that moral value is that retribution is fine. We can take revenge. Revenge is the primary purpose of criminal justice system. So are we then not teaching to our society that revenge is good? Are we not then going to see it in our normal day-to-day course, in normal day-to-day conduct? We all know the answer. So if you want to re-envisage the criminal justice system on Gandhian value, and in fact, this is the modern trend. Western countries won't give it the name of Gandhian criminal justice system. They will use their own people name and they would call it rehabilitative criminal justice system, reformative criminal justice, restorative criminal justice system, and words like that. The origins of restorative criminal justice system, a justice system, criminal justice system where peace is valued more than punishment. It has its seed in Manusmriti. It has its seed in text of Yajnavalkya. It has seeds in the text of Gandhiji and our constitution also. And therefore a new law school which is in the remembrance of a Gandhian like P.A. Menon should envisage its curriculum. See, we have in a 3-year law course 30 papers, minimum 30 papers, which are to be taught to students. Out of these 30 papers, 29 teach fight and win. Only one paper teach collaborate and let both party win. That is called as ADR paper. And even in that, we do not focus. Collaboration, team building, mutual respect are the key skills for the modern generation lawyers. Fighting is the past. So with these words, I again thanks the organizer, management committee, Anil sir, for having me here, and thank you to all the listeners. It was a pleasure. Good day.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your time, your expertise, and your vision. It was an honor to have you with us, and we are truly grateful for the depth and warmth you brought to this occasion. Now, I take the opportunity to introduce our next guest of honor, Dr. Parvathy Venkatesh ma'am, who has a long, consistent connection with our college, and her blessings are always the part of our success journey. We are honored to introduce Dr. Parvathy Venkatesh ma'am, a distinguished academician in the field of economics with an illustrious career spanning over 38 years in undergraduate and postgraduate education. Holding an MPhil and PhD in economics, Dr. Venkatesh ma'am has served in vital academic and administrative roles, including Principal of Don Bosco College and Dean of the Faculty of Arts at the University of Mumbai. She has also held positions of the head of renowned institutions of Mumbai since 2008 like SK Somaya, MCC College and many more. She is also a recognized guide in Mumbai University in business economics. She is a Board of Studies member for 15 years from 2000, including chairperson of Board of Studies in Business Economics in University of Mumbai. A prolific scholar, Dr. Venkatesh ma'am has published over 30 research papers in reputed journals and has been instrumental in faculty development through organizing numerous FDPs and capacity building initiatives. As a NACPEER team member since 2014, she has played a key role in quality assurance across higher education institutions. Ma'am has also visited 25 universities in the US on invitation by the federal state of the USA. She has also been recognized with various awards and achievements like Life Achievement Award for Education Excellence by IERDA, New Delhi, Bharat Vidya Ratna Award by International Business Council, New Delhi, and many more. Ma'am has a long list of accolades which is difficult to finish due to limitation of time. We are blessed to have you, ma'am. I request Srimati Sharda Menon ma'am to felicitate Dr. Parvathy Venkatesh ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Parvathy Venkatesh ma'am to please share her views and thoughts with us.
Distinguished Chairman of Bond of Education Society, Sarda Menon Madam, the Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. Anil Bharia, and the Chief Guest of Honor, Dr. Chirag Balyan, the in-charge principal of Krishna Menon College, Dr. Devaki Kuti, the fond members of Bond of Education Society Management Council, fellow principals present here, distinguished personalities, students, dedicated faculty and non-teaching staff of Bond of College. Good afternoon, all of you. It's my privilege to share this stage very frequently, sometimes back almost every year. Fadnas Madam and Sharda Madam used to call me. The reason I am associated with them for more than 2.5 decades. I have the privilege to share views with Menon sir. It used to be a very comfortable dialogue with him. I used to admire sitting in his cabin, the way how he finalizes the finance bills and all when he used to discuss matters with me. Very frequently, Bhagavad Gita quotes used to come from him, and he used to share his experiences on how he got this land to build this college with his association with Menon sir. And needless to say, his experience also as a advocate initially when he started his profession. There used to be a lot of positive vibe whenever I come to this institution. He had been a very, very staunch face reader. I hope Sharda Madam will remember this. Whenever he sees me, he used to say such a lot of positive words. You are straightforward looking, and the way how you talk, really I admire you. I used to say, sir, I have to admire you. I am so comfortable to discuss matters with you. Fine. First I thought, when on 14th of August, I got a phone call from Sharda Madam, will you come? She has always the privilege to call me that way. I said, a legal college, a legal staff, because we got the news through the social media that the college has got a permission, and at that time I was in Europe and I sent my messages to them, etc. But very recently when I came back from Germany, one fine day I got a phone call. Then she said, ma'am, we can take you for granted. I believe that's the kind of the tone I could reach, though she did use those words. Yes, I had been associated to Faculty of Arts and Faculty of Commerce. I'd been teaching economics in the classrooms of colleges of Mumbai University, but I have the privilege, my subject makes me to interview into various other faculties also when I am being called for. The Faculty of Law of University of Mumbai, way back in 2010, when they called me to shape their credit system, I realized that a lot is there to go into the legal studies. So that was my originating point of looking into the Faculty of Law syllabus content. Even today, when the prospectus is being given in my hand, the first thing what I said was the syllabus content of 3-year course of LLB. And my first question to Chirag sir, who was sitting just beside me, is that whether NEP is not embedded into the law curriculum. The first question that came in my mind, because very recently I retired only in May 2025. So we all are knee deep through into the national education policy, and law faculty always used to come a year or two back. Because the same thing happened with regard to the credit system in the University of Mumbai also. We all, Faculty of Arts was being asked to do everything right in the beginning, and slowly, conveniently, after 2 or 3 years, law college used to join the hands. So the same thing now, but what made me to touch upon NEP is when a new college is being introduced, the syllabus content is given by Bar Council, it's okay. And there is a national policy which is going to be fitted into it, because recently that law of torts is something, a very new concept for me when I introduced in the VSC component of new education policy, special component in the study of new education policy course. So that makes us to look into what and all the different kinds of aspects of law can be intertwined into the system of whether law or science or arts. That's the upcoming one, you know. There are a number of papers. Again, I have one more privilege that the Institute of Social Work of Mumbai University, when they introduced peace education, they called me and I could design the course on peace education. What makes me to say this is the need of the hour. Law education is undergoing an ambit of changes. No longer the lawyers are going to be in the criminal courts alone. There is a lot of opportunities available even in the corporate sector for lawyers. And civil and criminal courts alone are not going to confine them, given the kind of the emerging social media platforms and the coverage of happenings in the court, even how the common civil persons are having their own say on what the judges are passing remarks, right? So it is an emerging area. And in this area, at the right time, exactly at the right time, this college has started legal studies. The first question I asked today morning, how you got it? It's not so easy. I hope you all know. From Bar Council getting the permission and starting it. And why I am saying the right time? Because the day on which I got a phone call from Sharda Madam, the same day I saw in the newspaper one news that the Bar Council has decided not to allow any new college for the next 3 years. There is a moratorium. So if Sharda Madam has missed today the bus, she has to wait for another 3 years. God's grace and Menon's blessings. At the right time it has come. Right? Now, what Bar Council, that makes me to go into what Bar Council says about freezing the permission for new colleges for the next 3 years. They say there are sufficient number of law colleges in India, 2,000 plus colleges if I am right. There are more than 216 colleges in Maharashtra alone. So, Bar Council says that there is no need for us to go in for increasing the capacity. But there are a number of challenges. Commercialization of higher education is one everywhere, we used to say. And there is also widespread academic malpractices. It is the lawyers, it is the legal persons who are going to look into it with more seriously. Lot of malpractices are coming in the academic world in general. And of course, one more which, ma'am, you may face, there is a persistent shortage of law faculty, which I have been observing when I had been in the university also, so for the past decade or so. Because all these colleges have sprouted up only in the last decade or so, during which I had been in the helm of affairs, so I know identifying a law college principal and identifying a law college faculty fully qualified is not so easy, right? So at this juncture, the need, what is the need of this institution? Now coming to Bandup Education Society College. I am very much impressed with those girls who performed the lessons, the confidence with which they were dancing. And then those young children on the stage who are singing bhajans without any stage fear. The first thing that came in my mind is the empowerment. The college is going to hold its torch in yet another professional area of empowering the youngsters. And while going in for empowerment, the next need is, along with this, once you are starting a law college, another need of the hour is a systemic strengthening. Our system has got a lot of malpractices, has got a lot of corruption, has got a lot of comments, but at the same time, it is in this system, there are vocal voices which are raising up and questioning. Compared to the previous period during our regime also, compared to the today's youngsters are more vocal. They are ready to come forward and to question even legal authorities. This was never heard of. As professionals, we never question judges, right? Today what we are seeing? Now we have to look at it a very cautious way. Is this really good? Yes, there has to be transparency, there has to be accountability, everything. Now when I see accountability and transparency, I don't want to miss a very important point. The college stands truly to its value within inverted comma, with no donation. The prospectus says the fees is 35,000 rupees only, the most sought after legal profession. How much it is? So this itself is a laudable one. The college has got a very reasonable fee, giving a reach to every, even marginalized society can have an access to legal education. Not every law college will be, because education is a business today. As compared to that, I am very happy to note that Menon College holds the torch even in such hours where increasing commercialization and education becoming business. So the landscape of legal education is very vast, and at the right time this institution enters, I'm sure it will have its stride with, it is inescapable to say, the Gandhian values. I have the privilege of being called every year on January 30th to celebrate their Gandhian Action Day. So this college is very much squarely suited to start a legal education, has started at the right time, and has got a landscape of legal education to prove itself with. The institution stands here of, I think, almost of my age. Menon sir started in 1962, right? So it is having a profound impact on the society, a strong stride in the field of education, and without any compromise to the infrastructure also, and a lot of scope in the area where you remain today. In addition to the moot court and all, the reach to Thana jurisdiction, the reach to Mulund court, or the reach to, you can take them even to, there is a lot of opportunities of youth parliament and other things, right? So, of course, I have to remember today my friend, dear friend, Principal Saroj Fadnas, who could not make it out today, but of course we are in constant touch also, who have been behind getting permission of this college, I know. So with these few words, ma'am, I have, as usual, my hearty wishes for a flourishing start of this institution and to have a staunch footing in the field of legal education. The baton that you are holding today, from what you got from Menon sir, I know his grandson is also there with you for supporting. I have the privilege of himself as my student also. So as we know, this college will have its own strong footprint in the future to come. Always be happy to have an association with you. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am, for your continued mentorship, your generous spirit, and for always standing beside us with wisdom and grace. We are truly honored to have you with us, ma'am, and for your inspiring words. With these inspiring words, I would like to again request Sharda ma'am to speak 2 words.
Without taking much of your time, I know it's difficult, it's very difficult, and we'll have to face it. The only thing, early in the morning, as I open my eyes, I pray to my God as well as to Menon sir, nothing more than that. And the day continues. The same thing happened when we went twice from here without even knowing what is Bar Council of India. We just casually went. First time, it was a team of 7. Second time, Fadnis ma'am, myself, and Venu sir, we 3 of us left. We went, we talked very politely. as our sir tells us, we met Ashish Deshmukh sir, a very nice person who represents Maharashtra and Goa, but what can he do for us? Everything God has to decide. There is a system, they are in the system, nothing can be done. We came back, our prayers continued, kept on praying daily, and all of a sudden, we just closed down all the books which we had prepared, kept it aside, the file, the books, what are the things to be laid down, how many lecturers, principal, etc., budget and all those things, we closed and kept it. And on the previous day of Guru Purnima, we got this mail saying you have got permission. And that all has happened because of God. Ultimately, I was talking face to face with Sir and said, if God wants, generations to come will and should hear your name. And I leave it to God. And luckily we got it. The reason is, it is all about God wants the name of a straightforward person to go ahead in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing the real story. Your true and pure spirit and endeavors actually give us this fruit, and we are here to witness this grand equation. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would like to request Shri Vidya ma'am to come on stage and request Sharda ma'am to felicitate ma'am.
Shri Vidya ma'am, the principal of Thane Law College, throughout she has been a mentor and a good supporter of our institution from the day Sir was there throughout.
Namaskaram. I can see Advocate Shri Menon ji here. I am fortunate to have his blessing. I have met him, and I think that I have come so far is because of his blessings. Pranams to Menon ji sir. Respected Chairman Madam, Shri Anil ji sir, Dr. Balyan and Dr. Parvathy Venkatesh Madam, in charge principal of the college, Devaki Kuti Madam, and the representatives of Bandup Education Society Management, other faculty members and students. See, we always say that an educated person is revered, honored everywhere. And you can imagine what honor an educational society should have in the society. So if it can contribute to the betterment, empowerment of people, educational societies should have the first and foremost place in every society. So I bow down to salute this educational institution for its continuous service. And now, additionally, it is going to shape legal professionals. I'm very glad because I also serve a law college, and I know how difficult it is to get permission. I could relate very much to that, even though I didn't have the trouble of getting the initial approval, I joined when the college was already 25 years old. But every time to get the continuous approval, now it has been made continuous. Every third year we have to go for Bar Council of India's approval. And to complete all the requirements of the government and the university is not a joke, and all these years of experience will certainly come to you and everything will happen very smoothly. I am very sure about it. The students who are going to join this college should consider themselves privileged. No donation is a very great level of ethics. I salute you, madam, and I'm sure that the people will recognize and they will also value the education which they are going to get. I wish this institution named College of Legal Studies for a change, because it has become very boring to hear law college, law college, law college all the time. And even in the name, you start with a bang, and I'm sure you will be very, very successful. My best wishes to you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your thoughts and for your wishes. Now we have reached to the end of this program. Let us all pray to Almighty and to our founder chairman for their blessings. May this college stand as a temple of learning where every mind is nurtured and every soul is empowered. We request now our in-charge principal of PA Menon College of Legal Studies, Dr. Deepthi Gala, to deliver the formal vote of thanks.
Good morning, one and all present here, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, whatever guests who have come. I, Dr. Deepthi Gala, in charge principal of Bhandup Educational Societies, PA Menon College of Legal Studies, on behalf of our esteemed institute, would like to extend my gratitude to all our esteemed guests. Today, starting with our own chief guest, Dr. Anil Warrior-ji, the Dean of Amrita International Law School, and the Chief Guest for Honor, Dr. Chirag Balian from Maharashtra National Law University, Dr. Parvathy Venkatesh, the Principal of Don Bosco School. We are truly honored for having accepted our invitation at a very short notice, as ma'am has already told us, and also taking the valuable time for accepting and from their busy schedule and gracing this occasion of dedication ceremony of PA Menon College of Legal Studies, which is in the memory of beloved founder, the Advocate P.A. Menon ji. I would like to further thank our own Principal Ma'am, V.K. Kutty Ma'am, Krishna, for gracing this occasion. I would like to thank our own now Srimati P. Sharda Ma'am, the Chairman of Bhandup Education Society, for her continuous support and guidance for this vision and mission to come true of having legal education center in the Bhandup. I would like to further thank the management, trustee members of Institute for having their presence on this auspicious occasion. I would also like to thank the esteemed principals of various colleges and special invitees for their presence. I would like to also thank the alumni who have been the part of this occasion today. Of course, I would like to thank also our own staff who has worked tirelessly day and night for making this occasion a great success. I would like to thank last but not the least the students and one and all present here. Thank you.
I request everyone to please raise for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. As we all know, ma'am has just launched our website and this program was aired on YouTube live. So we would like to sincerely thank all the people who are live and watch this and witness this grand occasion. Thank you so much, people online and offline. Thank you.